It's the NBA on 2K Sport. It's a battle of the bigs. Two fantastic centers, Clark, in this matchup tonight. Some throwback basketball.
Well, you know, there was a time, Kevin, when centers dominated the league. And as you said, tonight we're going to throw it back to those days.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Ogden on the wing. He's joined by Brown. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point guard. Tatum against Russell. Here's Williams. Deflects the pass. Towns with the steal. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Smart. Tatum against Russell. Outside Tatum. Dishes it to Brown. Clock at 6. Williams has a screen for Smart. A leaner. Williams' shot is off.
That was just an off-balance, low-percentage shot, especially with no room to operate.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Smart kicks to Williams. Back to Smart. Nice ball movement by Boston. Brown with it. He's picked up by Russell. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history. Not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
Russell passes to Gobert. Rebounded by the Celtics. In right side. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Launches a three. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
Russell against Smart. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Goes back up, and Gobert kicks to Edwards. Shot clock reset for the Timberwolves.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Here's Brown. Feeds it to Tatum. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Boy, Brown, not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Edwards with it. Out guarded by Tatum. And it's Towns missing. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They trail by 1. Tatum with the screen on Edwards. It's Brown on the wing. Edwards defending. 6 to shoot. They double him with Russell. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. I mean, he's able to get all over that shot.
Russell passes to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
The kick out to Tatum. It's Williams, high post. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Up top, Edwards. Guarded by Smart. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Tatum passes to Brogdon from past the arc. A rebound by the Timberwolves. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the inside. Gobert lays it up off the glass.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Brown the pass to Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And here's Edwards from the arc and taken away by Brown. Here's Prince. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to.
The previous play is under review.
He beat the buzzer.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up. And even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
Yeah, that's how it looked to me, and that's the call we should see here, but no harm.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Timberwolves lead by 5. From Target Center, back in a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. White down low. Russell's there. Williams finds Horford.
And what defense there from Gobert, putting that waistband to work and not allowing anything easy inside.
Pass to Towns. Over Gallinari. And the dunk by Towns.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Gallinari passes to White. Horford with the screen on Towns. Shots good by Williams.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Towns, a screen on Brogdon. Edwards kicks to Towns. Towns sets the pick for Prince. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Horford. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Kyle Anderson comes in for Towns. Noel, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Austin Rivers in for D'Angelo Russell. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Celtics trail by 6. Williams passes to White. From outside, off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Down low. Here's Reed. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Horford sets a screen for White. 5 to shoot. Boston needs to get off a shot, and so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
McDaniels, he's checked in for Minnesota. And the Celtics also making a change. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Grant Williams. Celtics making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Timberwolves leading by 8. Here's Noel. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Reed with it. And they'll get another chance. Here's McDaniels. Passes it to Anderson. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Some changes for Boston. Tatum comes in for Al Horford. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for White. Here's Reed. Connects from three-point range. Reed's got the lead up to 11 now for the Timberwolves.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And the dunk by Tatum.
Really hard to slow Tatum down on his drives because he's relentless. I mean, he's going to finish whether somebody's in his way or not. This guy's a load offensively to deal with.
Here's Rivers. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his fourth rebound in this one. Griffin kicks to Gallinari. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin.
Set him up, knock him down. Gallinari's a rhythm shooter. Looking good on that one.
The pass to McDaniels. There's the three. Gallinari with the rebound. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. 6-point game. Pass to Noel. Lets it go with the three. And taken away by Brown. It's tipped. McDaniels with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Here's Reed. No good with the triple. Celtics trail by 6. Outside Tatum. Misses the three. Minnesota's gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Rivers kicks to Reed. There's the triple. And Boston with the rebound. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Smart wide open. He fires. That three off the mark. That will count. No good that time. And so it's the Minnesota. All right, David, thank you. We'll be
19. The Boston Celtics. 13.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Karl Anthony Towns with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Again on the wing, he's joined by Brown. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Russell against Williams. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Robert Williams.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with. And that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
Smart kicks to Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
Edwards looking it over. Tipped away. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah, and teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and Cat's is generally among the best in the league.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And with that shot, the Minnesota lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Williams. Russell against Smart. Russell kicks to Towns. He dishes it to Prince. This one for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Prince has got 6.
Boy, just a nice quick decision that time in the screen and roll by Prince. I like that decisiveness there.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Al Horford's checked in for Jason Tatum. And Derek White subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Here's Horford. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David. That's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you.
And the next one puts them in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Russell with a wide open look. Here's Gobert. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Gobert's got the lead up to 13 now for Minnesota. Williams kicks to Brown. Back to Williams. Outside, White. Shot clock at 6. Here's Brown. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And, you know, really, guys, Brown is very talented at knocking down shots, even when getting hit.
Gallinari, he's checked in for Boston.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
Edwards dishes to Towns. Out to Edwards. Shoots over Brown. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Timberwolves leading by 12. Outside, Russell. The shot from the low post is good. Russell's got his first 2 points.
Taking the hit and still getting it to go down. Russell showing you some nice toughness there.
Out to White. Outside, Williams. Celtics passing it around. To the paint, and stolen by Prince. Edwards inside. He's covered by Brown.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy is athletic and can really move.
And Edwards with the stop.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And And so Horford will bring it up for Boston. They trail by 18.
Just awesome speed from Brown. Blasting off towards the bucket and slamming it down.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Edwards. There's the drive. Can't answer back with the dunk of his own.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Back to Williams. Towns with the steal. Prince, the pass to Gobert. Out to Edwards. Back to Gobert. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Minnesota leading by 16. They've got Anderson. Also, Naz Reid out there. Rivers out there with McDaniels. And it's Noel in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Williams with the ball. Guarded now by Anderson. A shot by Brogdon wide open. And it's off from three-point range. The Timberwolves shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Now here's McDaniel. He's guarded by Brogdon. Inside, here's Anderson, and Anderson slams it in.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Right side, Williams. Puts the move on. The kick out to Tatum. Back to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Tatum's shot is off.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
The kick out to Anderson. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by Williams. Celtics trail by 18. Tatum passes to Brogdon. Chalk up 2 there.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. When he's making passes like that, too, watch out.
Pass to McDaniels. Beyond the arc. And Boston with the rebound. Stolen by Rivers. Kicks it to Anderson. Shoots the 3. The rebound by Malcolm Brogdon.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. Here's Noel. No good on the shot. Good D by Williams. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Count it.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
Griffin against Rivers. Here's the screen. Passes it to Reed. Rebounded by Smart.
Hey, I like creativity and a circus finish as much as anybody. But you better be sure you got a chance to make it.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Towns, a screen on Brogdon. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards. Throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
And that one's good, Brogdon.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Edwards against Brogdon. The pass to Towns. From deep three-point range. The shot, no good. And it's Boston the other way. Brogdon kicks to Tatum. Brown wide open. He fires. They get it back. Tatum against Towns. Outside, Smart. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
No good at the stripe this time. The second misses also. Timberwolves leading by 10. Gobert with a screen on Brogdon. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Smart passes to Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game, as a result of good defense, has been very strong.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
All the officials are all over that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
On offense, here are the Celtics. They're on a 12-4 run. Brogdon against Edwards. Now here's Smart. Defense right on him. Second shot opportunity, and it's Williams laying it in.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And here are the Timberwolves. They led by as many as 18 points. Prince misses. And it's desperation time now.
Doesn't matter if it's a 2 or a 3. They need the quickest shot possible.
It's stolen by Edwards. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooting. Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
So it's Minnesota.
2K Sports, along with Hall of Famer. And these two teams really get it done on the offensive end. Grant, how much of that is the system?
Well, these teams have great systems, but ultimately it's about the players. The coaching takes you a long way, but it's a players' league. You need skilled guys who can execute your system, especially when you're in the playoffs.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point. Here's Towns. Puts up a three. Brooks with the rebound. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Here's Morant. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
One of the faster players in the league, end to end. I mean, few people can run with Morant.
Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Morant against Edwards. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Jackson. Morant's got 5.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Pass to Edwards from deep. And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. About a minute into this first quarter. Morant against Edwards. Now Adams. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And here they go. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Boy, this guy's such an instinctive passer. D'Angelo Russell could average double-digit assists if he wanted to.
Morant finds Jackson. Back to Morant. Here he goes. Count that bucket. He's got 7.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, in pick and roll action, you've got to be aggressive as a scorer. Anthony Edwards with the bucket.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Out left to the wing. Morant against Gobert. And it's Morant missing for Minnesota. They've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's Towns. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Towns is gone 1 for 3 from the field here.
Well, you think about the resurgence for Karl Anthony Towns in the 21-22 season. Selected to his 3rd All-Star game, he actually won the three-point contest, and consider in the regular season, 50, 40, 80% shooting. Really sound basketball.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. The shot by Russell, no good.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
And for Towns, team success was the biggest change for him in that 2021-22 season.
It was, B.A., because when you consider out of his first 7 seasons in the league, it's only the 2nd time his team finished with a winning record. But Towns is looking to make that a regular occurrence from this point forward.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Tillman. Misses the 3.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Here's Towns. Pass to Edwards. Releases. Another miss by Minnesota.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over. Conchar, he's checked in for Memphis. Poke loose. Pass to Aldama. 5 on the clock. Goes up from the top of the key. Russell with the ball. He's picked up by Jones. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
Sees his man, threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Outside Jones. Here's the three. Prince grabs the miss. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 11 so far. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Rudy Gobert emphatically finishes that one. Nicely done.
To the wing on the left. Here's Conchar. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And a deep three from Russell. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And still a close game as the first. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Conchar in at the small forward position.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Oh, stolen by Moran. Pass to Bain. Jackson outside. And the layup is good off the glass.
Finishing through contact. Jackson showing why a 6'11" guy with real shooting ability is so dangerous.
It's Edwards on the wing, pounded by Moran. Here's Gobert. Second shot opportunity. Goes up again. Shakes him. And finally, that one's good. Gobert's gotten 4 this quarter.
I'll tell you, with Rudy Gobert on the floor, you have got to find him and keep him off the glass, because he can be a force.
It's blocked by Gobert. Here's Prince. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. From outside the arc. Grizzlies with the rebound. On the wing, Conchar. Right side, Moran. Jackson with a screen on Edwards. Moran. And then Moran with the dunk.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone wrote it. Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Jackson with a screen on Edwards. Here's Moran. And then Moran with the dunk.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive. No question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
The Grizzlies have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter.
Well, you consider D'Angelo Russell and the fact that he's been a part of multiple organizations. Obviously, he has been a frequent trade piece. The one question is, can he stick with one franchise and establish some success?
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Well, his trade activity says something about how desirable Russell is as a player.
I think he's a guy any team would want on their roster because of his scoring capabilities. Very capable of huge nights in the NBA, but the other aspect that's so important, his ability as a setup guy.
These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Pass to Adams. Inside. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Trading the lead back and forth. Neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Reed with it, and Clark picks him up defensively. 4 on the clock. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Grizzlies.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Anderson with a screen on Bain. Pass to McLaughlin, and stolen by Jones. Clark with it. From downtown, that's good from Jones. And the assist by Clark. Jones has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Anderson with it. Here's Noel. Kicks it out to Anderson. 6 on the shot clock. Out to the right wing. Another shot. And Clark with a block. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
The Grizzlies have gone 8 for 9 here in this second. Clark with the screen. Jones drives in. Oh, and Reed with a block. From deep three-point range. No luck on that one. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Grizzlies up by 4.
Let's hear it for the Milwaukee.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
The backcourt is Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Adams a screen. Outside for Morant. Well, Doris, Commissioner Silver has acknowledged that the style of play in today's game may have an added impact on players' bodies. How so, you think?
I think, Brian, it's not only style of play, it's the nature of an NBA schedule. You're talking 82 games over the course of several months strung together. It's going to challenge anybody physically and mentally. The wonderful part of today's science is we can have a greater understanding of that and when to rest and when to play. Well, how about that beautiful touch from inside? Rudy Gobert feeling like he can shoot over anyone.
Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Here's Edwards. He's off on that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Outside Morant. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Down low. Here's Jackson. Edwards pulls it in.
Great contest by the defender. That's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Pass to Towns. Now Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Carl Anthony Anthony Towns as a big man is a tremendously solid passer, willing to move the basketball.
Here's Morant. Jackson with it. Pass to Adams. Brooks outside. On the wing, Bane. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Here's Jackson. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
I love the strength shown by Jackson there, refusing to let the defense have the last word.
Edwards can't hit.
Minnesota foul. Anthony Edwards. Second personal foul. First team foul.
And Bane, no good on that one. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Tillman's checked in for Adams. Conchar comes in for Brooks. And it's Jones in for Ja Morant. Pass to Bane. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 7 tonight. Outside Edwards. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis' ball. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Aldama's checked in for Memphis. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Now Jones. He's got 5. To the paint. Here's Tillman. And he goes in for the dunk.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Anderson with a screen. There's the drive. Tipped. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. A minute 39 left in the third quarter here.
And great job to establish position and square up.
First team foul.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Aldama. Back to Jones. To the inside. Here's Conchar. 6 to shoot. Left side Bane. Second chance effort. Nice D from Reed. The Timberwolves trail. Right side McDaniels. Now here's Reed. He's covered closely. Fires the 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Memphis shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Reed. And he converts the layup.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
It's a neck-and-neck game here in Minneapolis. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. Jones in the post. Back to Conchar. Here's Aldama. Anderson covers. Nice D from Anderson. Here's Noel. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And now it's just a 2-point Memphis lead.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's the Grizzlies up 2. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Ja Morant is out there with Tyus Jones. And it's Clark in at the 5, down low.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And stolen by Jones. Clark left side. foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Anderson. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
Shot's good by Morant.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Morant against Edwards. Good D by Clark. Memphis leading. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Clark with a screen on Towns. And Gobert with a block.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
Here's Morant. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Gobert with a screen on Jones. Russell to pass to Gobert. Over Clark. Gobert with the bucket.
Rudy Gobert increasingly is capable of these nights on the offensive end where he's just putting it to the defense.
Clark with the screen. Jones, the pass to Morant. Outside for Brooks. Morant against Edwards. And again, it's Ja Morant. Morant's got 19 points.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
Brooks against Edwards. And Brooks with a basket on the assist by Clark.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And they'll get another chance. Edwards with it, and Clark picks him up defensively. Gobert is doubled. Pass to Towns. Stolen by Jackson. Brooks outside. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's Russell. And he lays it in on the break.
Wow, the long reach of Cat. When he grabs for the ball, it's over.
Edwards against Morant. Outside for Brooks. To the middle. Jackson outside. Clock at 6. Brooks with it. Prince is there. And it's Brooks missing. Minnesota shooting at 45% of the game so far. Outside Edwards. Pass to Russell. Down low. Here's Gobert. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 6 assists in the game. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
And the basket by Clark. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Edwards can't hit. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Jackson gets the bucket. And now an 11-point Grizzly lead.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Well, you see the kind of power that Anthony Edwards can play with. This guy, the board, the finish, yes, sir.
Brooks, the pass to Clark. Outside Jones. Back to Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road. Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step up.
Oh, that was something else,
I mean, just
man.
Beautiful. The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Grizzlies substitution. Xavier Tillman. John Concha.
And here's Morant. Clark up top. Morant with it. Misses. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. Boy, a nice win on the road.
out some very creative lineups tonight.
Yeah, and it's whatever it takes to break the other team. It's about playing chess out there, and so there's going to be a lot of different moves. I can't wait to see what the coaches pull out.
Yeah, the adjustment's a fascinating part of the NBA. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Brooks in at the 3 slot. Now Jackson. After Malcolm Brogdon's three-pointer that didn't go. Stolen by Brogdon. Outside, Smart. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
And so, Smart nails both of them. And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon.
Oh, he's got some hops. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
Outside Williams. Brown with a screen on Adams. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Here's Smart.
They love what Jackson gives them defensively. Great instinct, size, and mobility. Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Morant outside. Jackson a screen on Smart. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop. That thing is over.
Over in the corner, Brown. And Brown throws it down hard.
I'm not going to lie. Jaylen Brown, his hops are different.
Smart against Morant. To the middle, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Brogdon kicks to Smart. There's the pass to Williams. The shot by Brogdon wide open. And the 3 off target. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Adams sets the pick for Morant. To the inside. And Adams with the slam.
Morant's got great understanding of the game. He can move like very few can in that pick and roll set.
Brogdon the pass to Williams. Kick out to Brown. Celtics passing it around. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Some changes for Boston. Al Horford is checked in for Robert Williams. And Derek White subbed in for Smart. Then for the Grizzlies, Aldama's checked in. And Jones subbed in for John Morant. Bain passes to Jackson. And he uses the glass on the layup.
A tough cover. Jackson has a ton of post work. He can go over either shoulder or face up.
And since coming into the league, Desmond Bain, Richard, has quickly established himself as a knockdown three-point shooter.
Yeah, his accuracy and efficiency from out there is incredible. The spacing he provides is why he's a key part of this team.
Jones, the pass to Brooks. 1:39 left in the first quarter of the game. Jackson has the open look. Off target from three-point range.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
The kick out to Brown. Here's Tatum. Good, nice job down low.
And Tatum's teammates love the hustle. They appreciate him going hard on the offensive glass and really getting it done.
There's the pick. Jones, the pass to Aldama. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Out to White. Back to Brogdon. 50 seconds left in the first. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And this is how confident Brogdon is in his scoring ability. Able to get it done from everywhere.
Pass to Aldama. To the paint and stolen by Horford. Tatum against Jones. Horford kicks to Brogdon. Pass to White. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Tatum. Passes it to Brogdon. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. And that'll tie this game up.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
And stolen by Horford. It's White on the wing. Horford sets a screen for White. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Tie game in Boston. And the second quarter will... Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle is so important. They've been sharp so far, and it's showing up on the scoreboard.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. They've got Steven Adams. Ja Morant, he's out there with Dylan Brooks. And it's Conchar in at the shooting guard position. Now Brooks, after Marcus Smart missing on that last three-pointer. The putback, and there's Brooks putting it right back in.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Now, here is Gallinari. Back to Williams. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Boston making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson. 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefines the point guard position.
Poked away. Gallinari with the steal. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Here's White. Smart deciding where to go with it. He dishes it to Williams. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Memphis?
Well, if you poll players on who they think is the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
Robert Williams is checked in for Boston. And Memphis also making a switch. Clark's checked in. Now here's Morant. The pass to Tillman. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Celtics. It's a 5-point game. And for Adams, his strength makes him difficult, Richard, to deal with.
Oh, yeah, it's the absolute worst. He sets some of the hardest screens in the league, and he's been one of, if not the best offensive rebounders for over the last decade. Look, it takes multiple people to box out that large human.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Now here's Griffin. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. To halt the run. And the rejection by Clark. Smart against Morant. They set the pick. Down low. Griffin with the steal. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Williams leading the charge. White finds Smart. That one falls.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Gallinari against Brooks. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from Williams.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide open look.
Now here's Morant. 6 points for him.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Memphis shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And we talk a lot about Morant's athleticism and skill, but what stands out for me is his effort and intensity that he plays with.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Al Horford, he's checked in for Griffin. Tatum comes in for Gallinari. Brown, he's checked in for Derek White. And Brogdon subbed in for Marcus Smart. Memphis leading by 7. Williams looking around. Brogdon outside. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, completing the play. Brogdon is a bigger guard, and he can add another point at the line.
For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon may be the smartest guy in the NBA.
And the rejection by Jackson. Bain with it. Williams picks him up. Morant reaches to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Horford with the screen on Bain. Here's Tatum. Takes it off the glass. Tatum's got his second bucket.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
Here's Brown, and then Brown with the dunk.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Grizzlies lead by 4. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on... And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Brogdon on the wing. He's joined by Brown. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Smart in at the 1. That's the Boston 5. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Morant finds Brooks. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Brogdon. Tatum down low. Brooks covering. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Jackson. Morant with a wide open look. Off target from outside. And Boston has possession. Smart on the wing. Rebounded by Jackson.
Boston foul. Jason.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
First team foul.
And Adams has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Leading by 5. Morant with it. Williams picks him up. And taken away by Brown. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Nice shot by Smart. Smart's got 6 points.
Yeah, nice play by Smart. Under control in transition. Something also he's improved at.
Morant outside. And Morant throws it down.
just rubbing it in their faces with that number.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Here's Smart. Oh, good on the three. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Jackson, a screen on Brogdon. Back to Jackson. And stolen by Tatum. Brown with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Here's Tatum. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Steven Adams picks one up. Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Williams, he's checked in for Williams. Gallinari comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. And Derek White subbed in for Smart. Tatum passes to Bryant. Here's White. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Steven Adams picks one up.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Celtics shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And just last season, they were at about 82% from the free throw line, so those numbers are always going to be positive.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Boston. The Grizzlies also making a change. Tillman's checked in. Clock at 6. Here's Bain. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Celtics have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Here's White. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Memphis leading. Pass to Jones. Knocked loose. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his first foul. Al Horford is checked in for Blake Griffin. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Aldama's checked in. Pass to Conchar. Driving to the basket. Banked in off the glass. Conchar's got 6.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
It's Brown with the drive.
Say it with your chest, young fella. Jaylen Brown with the strong finish.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Conchar, the pass to Clark. And it's Clark with the jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. White the pass to Horford, and it's good for 2.
And no doubt, Horford's size gives him an advantage in any physical altercation on the floor. He isn't going to back down.
Kicks to Clark. Good work defensively by Horford.
Nice effort anyway to change his shot and get around the defender maybe next time.
Pass to Williams. The kick out to Brown. 5 on the clock. Picked by Horford. Gallinari inside the 3-point line. The offensive rebound. With a tie. Horford no luck. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. On the wing, Jones. And the pass to Bain. Inside. Aldama lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Aldama's got his second basket of the game.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
And we've reached the end of the third. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. Desmond Bain out there with Jones. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. Smart passes to Tatum. He kicks it to Horford. Back to Tatum. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
How about the balance from Tatum? Absorbing the contact. It just doesn't matter. He takes it like a champ.
Timeout called the Grizzlies.
They have been pretty disgusting offensively. Too many miscues. They've got to get to the bottom of it.
Robert Williams is checked in for the Celtics. Jaylen Brown comes in for Al Horford. Ja Morant, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Takes it inside. Count it.
Any trip that ends with Morant going to the hoop, it's great for his team.
Celtics trail by 4. Brogdon right side. Williams kicks to Brogdon. Back to Williams. Up and in on the layup.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Smart against Morant. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Smart on the wing. Guarded by Morant. Brogdon against Bane. Here's Tatum. Here's Brogdon. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Morant. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooting. No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Personal foul.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for the Celtics.
And so, Smart nails both of them. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Morant dishes to Jackson. And they double up Jackson. Here's Bane. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line. That one on Smart.
Wow, that is a strong move there to go in for the dunk.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Memphis. And Bane drops them both.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Smart finds Williams. To the paint. Stolen by Jackson. Morant with it. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
And what an effort from Brogdon on the play, doing whatever it takes to find the basket they needed.
Morant passes to Adams. That shot misses. So the Celtics will take it the other way. To the middle. Morant with the steal. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Morant. Adams in the corner. It's deflected. Down low. And Adams with the slam.
He threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
3rd personal foul. Second team.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the seconds. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that brings them within 5.
Ooh, you hope that leaving points at the line won't come back to haunt them.
Now, Bain. Morant outside. Jackson dishes to Morant. Jackson a screen on Tatum. Tips it. And Tatum pulls it down. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Brown finds Williams. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
How about the confidence? It's just growing in this young man. Williams has that attitude of a go-to guy in these big moments, even though he's still picking up the nuance of the game.
Good! Oh, and he quieted down the crowd with that shot. Big, big play.
And that was a punch in the gut to those fans.
Look, it's an evolving portion of Tatum's game, which is scary that he's still evolving, but it's becoming a staple.
Outside, Bain. Jackson down low. Tatum on him. Morant outside.
Yeah, that's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And we have seen Morant step up as a leader, wanting to go to the stripe down the stretch.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're behind by 5. 5 seconds left in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
Tatum no good. So it's Memphis picking up the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for...
is the case most nights. We've got a lot of talent in the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooter's league is what you see most of now.
And to look at Minnesota's opening lineup, the backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Williams, 6 on the shot clock. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Look at Tatum get up. I love whenever he goes up with that kind of aggression and force. He's not messing around at all, taking names and making statements.
Russell against Smart, outside for Brogdon. Back to Smart. Here's Tatum. Good D by Gobert.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
Outside for Russell. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Man, what a nice read, boy. Exquisite, perfect timing by D'Angelo off the pick and roll.
Smart passes to Williams, and he comes up with a bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
Brogdon, the pass to Smart. It's tipped. They get it back. Here's Tatum. Second chance shot. And the layup is good.
You got to do a lot more than that to stop Tatum. I mean, he's just too skilled and crafty and strong on these takes.
Brown with the steal. Here's the break. Williams misses. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Prince hits the trifecta.
You know, the NBA is all about the three-point shot right now, and Prince can really shoot it from out there.
Brown passes to Tatum. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Outside for Brogdon. Williams with the screen. Smart for 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
Right side, Williams. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Substitutions for the Celtics.
Inside, Williams. Outside, Brown. The kick out to Williams. No good on the triple. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Here's Towns. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Danilo Gallinari.
Showing determination inside. Towns absorbs the contact and gets the whistle. You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
Now here's Brown. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Gallinari, the pass to White. To the paint. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Here's Edwards. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Anthony Edwards has a great body and knows how to control it. Showing you right there by taking advantage to draw the foul.
Good on the second one. Boston trailing. Outside Gallinari. Takes it inside. The kick out to Williams. Here's Brown. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Outside for Gallinari. Outside, Williams. Gallinari against Towns. Gallinari's shot is off.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
To the inside. Towns, that's good.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting box.
And so it's Minnesota with a 6-point lead at the club.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth team.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Derek White out there with Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Griffin in at the 5, down low. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Griffin. Out to Horford. This one for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Horford grabs the ball and immediately gets into a shot. You got to prepare with your feet and then be ready with your hand.
Edwards, a pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Edwards got 5 now.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Tatum passes to Griffin. Out to Horford. Pass to White. Oh, got a piece of it. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Griffin. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Smart's checked in for White.
Marcus Smart.
Here's Griffin over Gobert. Oh, and it's Blake Griffin with a sensational play. Griffin's got his first bucket in this one.
You know, Horford is really good and selective at when he needs to be aggressive and when he needs to move the ball. Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Now here's Brogdon. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Tatum finds Brogdon. Up top, Horford. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Out to Horford. Outside Tatum. To the left side wing. Smart up top. Tatum inside. He's against Gobert. Tatum can't hit. The Timberwolves have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start in the second. Here's Gobert. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one on Tatum. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Robert Williams checked in for Griffin. Williams comes in for Horford. Gallinari, he's checked in for Tatum. And it's Jaylen Brown in for Malcolm Brogdon. Now here's Smart. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Russell.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, BA, it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Here's Brown. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brown's got his second basket of the game.
Brown extremely accomplished down low and worthy of respect as a result. Destroys whoever tries to guard him in the paint.
Russell finds Gobert. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Rivers. Three-pointer off the mark.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
And here's Brown for three. Pure from three-point range. Brown's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Really good to see Brown drop in the perimeter jumper, showing off his terrific stroke from beyond the arc.
Pass to McDaniels. Back to Rivers. Outside McDaniels. That shot is off. And Boston going the other way now. Here's Smart with the drive. Tries again. Brown passes to Smart. Back to Brown. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
And both free throws good for Brown.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Here's Noel. Pass to Reed. Back to Noel. Tipped and stolen by Brown. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far.
25. Thanks. Put your hands together and get wild for the Jabberwockies.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. McDaniels out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Jaylen Noel. Then there's Austin Rivers. And it's Reed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Boy, it's so much fun seeing Brown drop the hammer. Just an amazing dunker who bashes the basket.
Reed to screen on Smart. Rivers, good. Rivers has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Tatum. Williams a screen on Anderson. Back to Smart. Up top Tatum. Anderson covers. Tatum against Anderson. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Stolen by Anderson. And here comes the break. Up ahead. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. On the wing, Rivers. And he drives in and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Brown. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Doesn't go that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Reed sets a screen. Lets the three fly. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. You know, Naz Reid initially went undrafted in 2019.
Hey, B.A., that happens to plenty of talented guys. The NBA is a hard league, and a lot of good players have to sometimes go through things to make it. Luckily, systems like the G League give players like Naz Reid an opportunity to grow and go there. So you keep growing like Reid did, and eventually you might find yourself in the NBA.
The Celtics have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Tatum. They double-team Tatum. Horford for 3. Boston, no good that time either.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Prince, defended by Smart.
2 minutes remaining.
The kick out to Edwards. Let's go with a 3. Ooh, rejected by Horford.
Horford doing a nice job that time using his length to get that shot blocked.
Smart outside. Horford outside. Down low. Griffin. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. Griffin's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Brogdon against Edwards. Pass to Towns. Horford with a steal. For the lead. And it's finished off by Griffin as he lays it in. Griffin's gotten 4 this quarter.
At this stage in his career, Griffin brings with him a deep arsenal of moves inside.
And out of bounds, Boston will have it. And some changes here for the Celtics. Williams is checked in for Griffin. Gallinari comes in for Jason Tatum. And it's White in for Smart. For Boston, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the 3rd. Pass to Horford. There's 53 seconds left in the 3rd. Inside, here's Gallinari. An easy 2 on the layup. And now a 3-point Celtic lead.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Oh, Gallinari with a steal. Brogdon, the pass to White. Outside for Gallinari. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Towns a screen on White. Russell with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Towns double team. 6 to shoot. Back to Russell. Here's Prince. They get it again. Gobert no good. Outside, Williams. Yes! Great play by Horford to set him up. Horford's got 4 assists in the game.
Horford, clearly one of the better passing bigs in the league, adds a nice wrinkle to his team's offense.
The 3rd quarter comes to a close. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the 4th quarter could have more action in store for us. And Minnesota calls time here.
To the floor right now.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He called out their ball control, saying, quote, no more turnovers. That has to be the mindset. We need to stop rushing and start dictating.
And Allie, thank you for that. And Minnesota calls time here.
Celtics Entertainment. Give it up once again for your Celtics Entertainment.
The Timberwolves trail. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Jaylen Brown is out there with Derek White. And it's Gallinari in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Gobert goes back up. And he lays it in.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Pass to Gallinari. Back to White. To the middle. Here's Horford. Williams from long range. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Russell, that's good.
Well, you know, this is just who Russell is, in my opinion, guys. A very assertive and confident player who looks to score the ball as much as he can.
And here is Williams. Good. And Brown gets the assist. And the Celtics lead by 3.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Pass to Towns. White with the steal. Now the Celtics on the move. And here's Brown for 3. Prince grabs the miss. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. The 3 from Russell. Drills it from deep. Russell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He can knock it down from range, convert at the rack, and there you see the pull-up by D'Angelo. Multifaceted as a scorer.
Horford passes to Williams. That one doesn't drop. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Pass to Towns. Brown against Edwards. To take the lead. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
To the paint. Here's Williams. The shot off that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Gobert with a screen on Brown. Edwards finds Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff. That gives him a double-double in this one.
And, you know, you give Edwards credit for making the right decision there, feeding his teammate. Smart, good basketball.
To stop the run, here's Williams. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Just how you draw it up. That's a look they'll take every time.
Towns a screen on Brown. And here's Edwards outside. Drops in the 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Pass to Williams. Back to Brown. And the shot's good.
And with Brown, guys, it doesn't matter what point in the game it is. I mean, he's ready to shoot whenever he has the ball in a good spot.
Towns a screen on Brown. And here's Edwards outside. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Hey, we know every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
The Celtics have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Tatum a screen on Edwards. Smart outside. Left side, Brown. Outside to Brogdon. Shot clock at 6. Good D by Gobert. Minnesota's gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Here's Prince, defended by Brown. Here's Prince. The leaner. That went off the back iron and out.
All he needed right there was simply to set himself up and then relax and shoot the ball. He threw himself off balance for no reason.
Smart. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Right side, Russell. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And all Russell has to do is push out the distractions and focus on the task at hand. He can do this.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Making the most of his trip to the line and helping them extend their lead.
Back to Towns from behind the arc. That shot's good. Russell making the play.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
The drive by Smart, and that one's good.
Yeah, you know what? He's a skilled passer, so if you leave people open around Brogdon, he'll make you wish you didn't.
Here's Towns. Tatum with a steal.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official. And Tatum continues to evolve before our eyes, showing excellent leadership by knocking down these clutch shots.
Here's Gobert. Drives to the hoop. Uses the glass on the layup. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Timberwolves.
Substitutions for the Celtics. Blake Griffin. Grant Williams.
And so it's Minnesota with Allie. Thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do.
on this Tuesday afternoon. Joined by, get ready, folks. These two teams love pushing the ball. Greg, we could see a track meet tonight.
Two of the top fast break teams in the league, Kevin. As far as keys, limiting turnovers is going to be big because they each want to get out and run when they get the chance.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the 3. Morant kicks to Adams. It's Jackson atop the key. Back to Adams. Out to Morant. Shot clock at 5. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Shrewd decision on the shot by Morant. Goes into the defender to make sure he gets fouled.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
That's a signature move by Gobert. The length allows him to do what others can't.
Jackson a screen on Edwards. Morant with it, picked up by Edwards. Jackson against Towns. Now Adams out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Russell left side. There's the dish to Towns. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Morant finds Bane. Morant looking around. And they double up Morant. Right side Bane. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out to Morant. And a miss there on the triple. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Morant with it. Now guarded by Towns.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
There's Russell with the 3. Timberwolves keep it alive. Outside, Towns. No good from outside.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the three-point line.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks. Some changes for Memphis. Aldama's checked in, and Jones subbed in for John Morant. Outside, Russell. Towns, a screen on Jones. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
Tillman, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Conchar comes in for Bane.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
Back to Brooks. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Tillman. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
There's the screen. Brooks. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Taurean Prince.
What makes Dillon Brooks especially valuable to a team, he's a competitor who you can count on to produce in the clutch.
And both free throws good for Brooks. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. 1:06 left to play in the first. The kick out to Towns. And there's the drive. Konchar can't get it to go.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
And that's just too easy for Towns. You allow him to get that deep in the paint, and he's going to punish you.
On the wing, Jones. Now the pass to Tillman. Here's Eldorado. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Edwards finds Towns. Back to Edwards. Here's Konchar, guarded by Prince. Passes to Tillman. And Jones has it in the corner. Hits the three-point bomb.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Edwards inside. Up again. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater. And that does it for the first quarter. Minnesota on top, up 4.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Konchar in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
The call on the floor is a jump ball.
Russell left side. The shot comes out, and it's Memphis the other way. Adams with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Jackson a screen on Gobert. And Morant throws it down.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. The second chance effort. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big game. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
Here's McLaughlin, guarded by Morant. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Towns for 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Here's Morant. He has 6. Sinks that one from the post. 8 points for John Morant.
Okay, check out the handles of John Morant. Wow, what a crafty player.
Reed gets the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Morant gets to Adams. Pass to Konchar. Here's Morant. Reed with the block. To the inside. And the dunk by Towns.
And he also brings the hustle to the table. Towns doesn't wait when the break is on. He's quick to get up the court.
Morant passes to Bain. Back to Morant. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Here's McLaughlin, guarded by Morant. McLaughlin, the pass to Towns. It's rebounded by Memphis. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Anderson's checked in.
You see the impressive leaping ability. Bang getting off the ground with ease.
Minnesota in the lead. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Mr. Reed. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Brooks outside. It's tipped. It's Anderson with the drive. That one drops for him. And now a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
What we've seen with Kyle Anderson, he's a below-average athlete, but has great timing on his drives.
Back to Bain. Looking for Clark, and he gets it there. Stolen by McDaniels. Here's McLaughlin. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. The 3 gets it to go from beyond the arc. McLaughlin's got the lead up to 9 now for Minnesota.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Jones kicks to Clark, and they get it. Anderson with the block.
Nice block by Anderson. Can't get too high off the ground, but uses that 7'3" wingspan to full effect.
They set the pick. McLaughlin, the pass to Reed. Yep, it counts. Reed's got 6 in the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And Memphis turns it over again.
And that's just a risky play. To make a heave like that, not worth it.
Here's McLaughlin. Anderson, a screen on Jones. The kick out to Anderson. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Thank you, David, for that interview.
Your Grizzlies, 17. The Timberwolves, 48.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
On the court for Minnesota, they've got McDaniels. Kyle Anderson is out there with Reed. And it's McLaughlin in at the point. That's tipped. Stolen by Anderson. And now the Timberwolves on the break. They get it again. And there's the pass to McLaughlin. Just 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. One-on-one fast break. Here's Adams. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Adams has got his first bucket in this one. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Now, here's Reed. 6 points for him.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
And a wide open look for Bain. It's good from long range. Bain's got 5.
Quick decision-making of Desmond Bain, not wasting any time going up with his shot.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout. Grizzlies making a switch here. Konchar's checked in. Some changes for Minnesota.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown. Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Adams, the putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Russell looking around. Gobert with the screen for Russell. Tries again. They can't stop the run with that one. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Pass to Concho. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Concho's got 5 points now this quarter. Hey, Craig, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
And finished off by Gobert.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curves a 10-0 run by the Grizzlies.
Jackson a screen on Edwards. To the paint. And with that shot, the Minnesota leaders got down to just 3 on the basket from Jackson.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
Russell kicks to Towns. That one doesn't go. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Morant against Russell, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I like when Ja forces the issue, especially in close where he's fearless.
Grizzlies have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league. And something that gets overlooked is how good of a passer Steven Adams is.
You're totally right, GA. He's gotten much better with his vision, knows how to find cutters and open guys out of the high post. Plus, he's skilled at throwing those full court touchdown passes.
Count that bucket. Russell's got 5 now.
And that shot was huge as they try to stem the tide here and hang on to the lead.
Morant passes to Concho. Jones against Russell. Here's Aldama. Good on the short little jump shot.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
And how about Towns there taking full advantage of that size, just dominating the glass on that second chance opportunity.
Morant passes to Aldama. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Baines checked in for Concho. Timberwolves leading by 3. Outside Russell. It's Prince on the wing. 30 seconds left in the third. Back to Russell. Just 5 to shoot. Towns for 3. Gobert. It's good on the putback. And it's a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
Staying with it, and Gobert with the high-flying tip dunk.
Morant with a wide-open look. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Morant. Edwards inside, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Timberwolves lead by 2. Live. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Brandon Clark is out there with Jackson, and it's Jones in at the point guard. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And he's good on the second.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Jones dishes to Brooks. To the middle. Stolen by Reed.
Grizzlies foul. Brandon Clark. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
Conchar is checked in for Memphis. Timeout called the Grizzlies.
Give a warm welcome to your Grizzlies Breakers.
Some changes for Memphis. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Clark. And it's Morant in for Conchar. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack. He told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Gobert, he's checked in for Minnesota. Stolen by Brooks. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
And here's Morant. Adams with the screen on Edwards. Out to Brooks. The 3. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game. Edwards looking it over. 4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Outside, Towns. 6 to shoot. Crafty move, and the dunk by Towns.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Here's Morant. And the call on and yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail
The previous play is under review.
Personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays,
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Towns, a screen on Morant. Prince finds Towns. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Timberwolves?
Their activity has been at a constant level.
Oh, that was something else!
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Hustle with him. Now defended by Adams.
Love it, love it.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Edwards kicks to Towns. Back to Edwards. The Timberwolves working the ball around. Bucket is good. Towns has got 7 now in this quarter.
And with that unique combination of size and skill, Towns can sure get himself going offensively.
Jackson passes to Bing. Adams in the corner. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And Morant throws it down.
Calling for the ball in crucial moments. Morant steps up when it matters most.
Towns sets the pick for Russell. And the rejection by Jackson. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. .158 left in the fourth quarter. And Gobert kicks to Prince. Towns the screen. Prince the pass to Towns. And another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting a chance to come up big for his team.
Outside for Jackson. Pass to Morant. Gobert with the block. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. Pass to Edwards. Back to Towns. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Brooks. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
A big shot maker in college, Brooks has proven his value in the biggest moment.
Yeah, big play on the front end to finish despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
Edwards passes to Gobert. Money!
Big time basket at a big time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Oh my goodness, he's kicking himself. You know, that's a critical time to commit a turnover. No telling how the error will ultimately play out.
A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
Russell kicks to Gobert. Yes!
Gobert looking comfortable stepping into the spotlight right now.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. Jackson passes to Adams. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Off target with his 3. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Prince outside. Shot clock at 5. Down low. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Stepping up big. Gobert showing why he's considered a cornerstone for this franchise.
And so the Timberwolves take the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight. You know,
presentation of the NBA live. And Grant, we've got two teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
And the starting group for the Celtics. Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Tatum at 4, while Williams patrols the middle. And it's Smart in at the point. Morant, no good.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Here's Adams. Tries again. Pass to Morant. Morant missing again.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Bain against Brogdon. Here's Williams. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
Memphis ball.
For Memphis. Memphis. They've gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Adams with a screen on Brown. Pass to Bain. Outside Morant. Adams with a screen on Smart. Outside for Brooks. Shot clock at 5. From deep, Bain. Hauled in by Brown.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Boy, when you think about Jaylen Brown, you have to be impressed by the progress he has made offensively. He's become one of those guys that you know wants to take it to the next level.
Here's Tatum. Can't get it to drop. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Morant against Brown. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And how about Jaylen Brown, Doris? Becoming an offensive monster.
This guy has become a consistent three-point shooting threat. He can knock down shots from the field. He can go off the bounce. He'll contribute on the backboards. And we know they've challenged him to become a better playmaker, and he has. He has become the full package.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
The Celtics making a switch here. White's checked in, and he sinks the second. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. On the take. Lays it up and banks it in.
Derek White showing you I can put it on the deck and finish off a pretty drive. Nicely done, Derek.
White against Morant. Here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's White. Pass to Williams. Shot from the low post is good.
That will help your assist numbers if you're Derek White. You can't miss that guy.
And here's Morant. Outside Bain. Back to Morant. The three is up. Clock at 6. He misses it. 0 for 5 and looking off his game right now. The Celtics with the lead.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis. And the slam was so good, but the dribble move he made to get there was a thing of beauty.
Absolutely. What a slick play.
Well, this is the aspect of Tatum's game that is most improving, the ability to manipulate defenses and find an open teammate.
And here's Brown for 3. Adams grabs the miss. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
The NBA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Now here's Brown. Here's Brogdon. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, it takes a certain level of composure and willingness to absorb contact on the interior. Step up there, Mr. Brogdon.
And here's Morant outside. Here's Jackson. Pass to Adams. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Tillman's checked in for Adams. Aldama comes in for Jaren Jackson Jr. Conchar, he's checked in for Desmond Bain. And it's Jones in for Morant. He buries it from 3.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Jones from outside. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. The Celtics on offense. This run now up to 13-2. Horford for 3. Jones grabs the board. Pass to Conchar. There's the triple. Drains the triple. And And so it's Boston closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Defense is set.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Tyus Jones is out there with John Conchar. Then it's Xavier Tillman. Then it's Dylan Brooks. And it's Aldama in at the power forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Pass to Tillman. Inside. And stolen by Williams. Now the Celtics on the move. Here's Brown. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Big men nowadays, Doris, some of them handle like a guard.
Well, this is the beauty and the natural evolution of having to function on the perimeter. You want to be as skilled as possible. We call it being a three-tool player, Brian. Can you dribble? Can you pass? Can you shoot? Increasingly, you must be able to do all three.
Clark is checked in for Memphis. Bain comes in for Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Brown for the finish. And Brown with the stuff.
That's the two-way play of Jaylen Brown. Elite defensively, create the turnover, and then no one catches him in transition.
Back to Conchar. On the wing, Bain. Pass to Clark. Over Horford. No good off the glass. Outside Tatum. Sinks the tray. Tatum's got 5 points.
This guy's so effective from downtown. Jason Tatum knows he has the green light. He's so comfortable from range.
Here's Aldama. He's covered by Gallinari. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Horford can't hit.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back. When you think about Al Horford at his best, he is one of the league's most versatile big men. This guy is a very strong passer. He can defend across positions, including switching out on the perimeter, and he can knock down open threes.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Jaren Jackson comes in for Aldama. And it's Ja Morant in for Jones. Griffin, he's checked in for Boston. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Jaylen Brown.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Smart with a bucket. And it may have taken 10 years, but Horford's defense finally got recognized in 2018.
Yeah, he made the NBA's all-defensive team that season, BA, and he may not be a shot-blocking force like some of the great defensive players in this league, but there isn't a weakness to his game on the defensive end.
Smart outside. Three-pointer. Griffin in the post. Clark covers. Count it. Griffin's got his first points in this one.
That's Mr. Blake Griffin, out hustling the defense and finishing the play strong. Nicely done.
On the wing, Conchar. Outside for Morant. On the wing, Bain. Back to Conchar. Just 5 to shoot. Tatum with a steal. He's all alone. Oh, wow.
Incredible.
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Brandon Clark.
This is one of the last guys in the NBA you want to send to the free throw line. Malcolm Brogdon usually comes away with something here.
Steven Adams checked in for Memphis. Brooks comes in for Bain. Adams a screen. Morant, the pass to Adams. Back to Morant. Outside for Brooks. Takes the three. The rebound, Celtics. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Tatum finds Williams. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Great scorers need easy opportunities to pile up those points. Tatum above the rim and the nice finish.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Some solid defense from Williams.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic. What has to excite you about Jason Tatum is how consistently he puts work in to perfecting his craft. His idol is Kobe Bryant. He is a guy that wants to continue and will work to get better.
Tatum drives in and finished off by Tatum.
Just tremendous understanding and fundamental basketball by Jason Tatum in pick and roll action. Beautiful.
Morant against White. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Williams up top. Pass to Brogdon. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
And the whistle blows. And it's going to be over the back here.
I don't know what he was thinking about there. Easy over the back call.
Really good job to block out there. This is why you want to go put a body on someone when the shot goes up.
That one's no good.
What impresses me about Jason Tatum are his work habits, his commitment in the offseason to adding something else to his arsenal. We know he can play high-level basketball on both ends.
And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Boston Celtics. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Taking a look at the Celtics. Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Tatum at 4, while Williams patrols the middle. And it's Smart in at the point. Brown passes to Tatum. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Tatum's got 14 points for the game.
One of the things you love about Jason Tatum, he's cooking right now. He's putting it to the defense, but by his emotions, it would never be betrayed.
Smart against Morant. Smart outside. The 3 is up. Grizzlies with the rebound. Morant with it. Guarded now by Smart. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Brooks against Brown. Back to Jackson. Pass to Brooks. It's stolen by Brogdon. All by himself. Here's Williams. Finished off the break.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Morant, no good.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Tatum a screen on Brooks. And he lobs it up to the rim. Lays out, and they get it back. Tatum drives in, and finished by Tatum. Wow!
Well, the incredible explosiveness, no fear from Jason Tatum. Woo-hoo, lights out.
Smart against Morant. Jackson with a screen on Smart. Pass to Brooks. Down low. Here's Jackson. Boston with a rebound. Tatum's got 5 rebounds tonight. Williams finds Brown. And here's Brogdon. Back to Brown. Smart outside. Over Adams. They get it back. Kicks it out to Smart. Fires for 3. He can't get it to go. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Brooks with it. Guarded now by Williams. Pass to Bane. Oh, there's the alley.
I'll tell you, Adams becoming more and more of a target on the offensive end. Superb at sinking shots close to the rim because of his size.
Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. On the wing, Brooks, defended by Brown. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Smart against Moran. The kick out to Williams. Outside Brogdon. 6 to shoot. Outside Tatum. From deep. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Tatum's got 7 now in this quarter.
Malcolm Brogdon has been rock solid since he won the Rookie of the Year award. This guy's capable as a scorer, and what a pretty pass there.
Back to Moran. Looking to get it going. A unique talent. Ja Moran has taken the NBA by storm. Chris, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
And the Celtics making a change here. Horford, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Jason Tatum. Gallinari, he's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. And it's White in for Smart. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Morant drawing the double team. Pass to Aldama. The 3. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 5.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Brown passes to Williams. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis' ball.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Baines checked in. The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Conchar. Now here's Bane. Here's Tillman. Horford covering. Shot clock at 6. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot blocking threat. Al Horford twice on the pipes.
19 seconds left in the third. Jones off target with the free throw line. Jay. Brown against Jones. Brown passes to Horford. Outside White. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
And credit him for...
And so it's Boston ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands, multiple efforts, forcing turnovers. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Desmond Bane, also Tyus Jones out there, Brandon Clark out there with John Conchar, and it's Aldama in at the 4. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. The Celtics shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%.
First personal foul.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Celtics?
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
Brooks, he's checked in for Conchar. Timeout call, Memphis. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jason Tatum.
He's been unguardable in this one, getting whatever he wants out there. He's just simply putting the offense on his back and delivering.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Gallinari against Morant. Shoots over Gallinari. That shot missing. So the Celtics will take it the other way. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Smart. Oh, Adams with the block.
Well, this guy is such a defensive stalwart. Steven Adams' size and timing. Send it back, Steven. Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Griffin passes to Horford. Here's Smart. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
When you watch him play, you can feel the effect that Marcus Smart has on a basketball game. Defensively, this guy is as good as any guard in the league, and he has multiple all-defensive selections to show for it.
Brogdon's checked in for White. Morant, the pass to Bane. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Smart finds Brogdon to the inside. No good that time. Good D by Clark. The Grizzlies have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. The defensive player of the year in 2022. Norris Marcus Smart. His defense sets the tone for this team.
It does, B.A. There's no doubt about it. They feed off both his energy and his attitude. There are so many little things that Marcus Smart does that can get into the head of opposing ball handlers. He pressures the basketball. He'll get strip steals. He can also pinch down in the post and give some assistance to a big man. The effect on winning is real.
Williams is checked in for Boston. Tatum comes in for Gallinari. Jackson, he's checked in for Clark. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. From deep, Morant nails it from 3.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
Here's Smart. Grizzlies with the rebound. Outside Bane. Morant against Tatum. And it's Morant off the drive. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Al Horford. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Horford. They put together a solid lead.
And it doesn't seem like they're going to back off.
Outside Tatum. Smart outside. Brogdon against Bane. 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. No good on the shot. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Outside Morant. Sinks it from distance. Morant's got 12 points in just the second half.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal. And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career.
Adams a screen. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Brogdon. The Celtics have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the 4th. Williams with it. He's picked up by Adams. Smart outside. We've got 1:28 left to play in the 4th quarter. Here's Williams. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And after that 2018 sign and trade, Malcolm Brogdon got an expanded role, Grant.
He really did. I mean, Brogdon becoming more of a ball handler, a chance to shine offensively. His numbers as a result have exploded since that deal. Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage. It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Celtics.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jason Tatum.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
The Celtics making a switch here. Griffin, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Jason Tatum. Gallinari, he's checked in for Brogdon. And it's White in for Smart.
When you analyze the skill set of a guy like Derek White, here's a combo guard who can fill so many gaps and do so many things well. What I love most is how hard he plays on both ends of the floor.
That's good from White.
We talk about high-effort players. Well, Derek White embodies that very description. Always working hard, always looking to outwork his opponent.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Aldama's checked in. Outside Jones. 4-3. Buries it from 3.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Brown. Beyond the arc. And he stays with it. Pass to Williams. Second chance effort. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Boy, this one. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight.